Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Coton bras et porter la paix, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Long ago was born a people, a new nation rose up strong. Years of trials and tribulations place us here where we belong. With the past as motivation, all our dreams can be fulfilled. If we're true to our traditions, what a future we will build. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. Long ago was born a people, a new nation rose up strong. Years of trials and tribulations placed us here where we belong. With the past as motivation, all our dreams can be fulfilled. If we're true to our traditions, what a future we will build. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chelsea Wilness. I'm a professor of organizational behavior and the university's chief governance officer. Welcome to Spring 2021 graduation celebration. I would like to acknowledge that although we are celebrating virtually this year, I'm speaking to you from the University of Saskatchewan's main campus, which is situated in the traditional territory of Treaty 6 and the homeland of the Métis. We pay our respects to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place and reaffirm our relationship with one another. I want to extend a warm thank you to our performers who began our celebration, to the drum group Buffalo Boys Productions for performing today's honor song, to Kate Nashalobe, accompanied by Matthew Praxis on piano for O Canada, and Amanda Goller, accompanied by Kiefer Paul on guitar for the Métis Anthem. We are so fortunate to have you all take part in our ceremony today. Thank you. In our celebration today, you'll hear from our Elder and Knowledge Keeper, Roland Duquette, and our President and Vice Chancellor of the University, Peter Stoichev, who will each give their address to the graduands. Next, you will hear from our Chancellor, Grit McCreath, and she will explain about convocation and what we would normally expect to see when we are in person for our ceremonies. Following the Chancellor, we will present to you one of this year's esteemed honorary degree recipients, who will offer their message to the graduating class of 2021. The Dean's Message and Student Awards will be presented after the honorary degree and will be followed by a special message from your Alumni Association, of which you officially become a lifelong member now that you are graduating. We will close the ceremony with a song from the university's very talented music department. And now I will welcome Elder Roland Duquette, followed by President Peter Stoichev and Chancellor Grit McCreath.
Samin, eu cheste paik pegaski, omagawi pegota ektagi sklamatuik. Egne nistananek te wichi ta putinigan kwichi suik kamiop machuik. Ekumina kaigawane tamiki go ka pik sklamagawik. Good day, everyone. Again, I welcome you all, to the Treaty 6 territory, the homeland of the Métis, and also the graduates that are, their special day today. That we welcome you into our setting as what we are as people that connect with the Mother Earth. And then when we start that, we can apply our skills to be grounded for what we learn through time and in the future. So that brings you back to your careers that you're going to be going to, taking hold of your lives, later on your families, your community, and maybe your government, and maybe your country as well, to serve however you believe yourself, to have that skill of communicating, first of all, applying your skills to maintain that harmony that we talk about in our country, in our lives as well, that it comes from a home. From your home, what you did, what you are, that dictated you to be that person that has that special skill that you've earned for yourself through dedication, through sacrifice, your families, sacrificing your loved ones, your community as well, maybe, we don't know, but you are the driving force for your own family, for your own community, and for your country as well, when you contribute to the economy. And I thank you all for listening.
Hello, I'm Peter Stoichev. It's my great privilege to be the president of the University of Saskatchewan and to be speaking to you today from this historic Convocation Hall. I'd like to congratulate you on your remarkable accomplishment in completing your degrees, diplomas, and certificates. While our convocation format has changed, it does not in any way diminish your tremendous achievement. I regret I cannot be with you in person to shake your hand and congratulate you as you walk across the stage to the applause of your families and friends and supporters. Please take a moment to thank them for everything they have done to get you to this point. None of us achieves anything this big without the help of others. You're graduating at a time when everything has changed and will not be quite the same again. The pandemic has taught the world much about empathy and understanding, and about the importance of science-based decision-making. It has exposed many inequities in our world and the vulnerability of marginalized peoples. It has highlighted the need for governments, public health experts, and citizens to work together. And it has demonstrated the importance of a university such as ours in the fight against one of the most pressing challenges of our lifetimes. No other year in our university's history has asked so much of us individually and collectively. As Saskatchewan's research-intensive medical doctoral university, we have been a strategic and critical partner in the province's response and recovery efforts, supporting the health system, finding solutions, and working to help Saskatchewan emerge stronger from the pandemic. Many of you have contributed to those efforts, and I thank you for your perseverance and resilience and hard work during this past extraordinary year. If I were with you to congratulate you on the stage today, I'd be saying that you made it, and now we all need you to go out and make the world a better place. It's a great privilege to have a university education, and with that privilege comes great responsibility. The world needs you now, educated and qualified, to make it a better place. More than ever before, all of us need people with degrees like yours from a university like yours to help build a more sustainable world, a more equitable world, a healthier world, a more compassionate world, a world with the courage to embrace diversity and togetherness simultaneously. I know you will do it. With this privilege of a University of Saskatchewan degree comes responsibility. Take hold of it, make it yours. Make the world a better place for you, for us, for everyone. Take the journey, take the risks, make a difference to a world that needs you now. None of you know exactly where you are headed next, and that's okay. This spring convocation includes honorary degrees being conferred to writer, activist, and elder Maria Campbell, author and naturalist Trevor Harriott, groundbreaking plant breeder Brian Harvey, diabetes researcher and innovator That No, and influential legal scholar and advisor Ed Ratushny. None of them knew what they would contribute and accomplish. They took the journey, not knowing its outcome, and broke down barriers for all of us who followed. You can do the same. Each of you graduating today has got it in you. Thank you in advance on behalf of everyone at the University of Saskatchewan for taking up this tremendous and timely challenge of making the world a better place. And I congratulate you on this convocation milestone in your lives.
Welcome, everyone. It is my honor and pleasure to celebrate this important milestone with you, which, with a USask degree, will be the first of many milestones in your life. I am Grit McCreath, Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan, and a proud graduate, just as you are now too. While many of us have not been on campus for quite some time, most will recognize the space I am in today. Behind me is Convocation Hall. This place has immense history for USask, and as the name implies, in the early days of the university, this is where USask celebrated its convocation ceremonies. Though the number of students graduating outgrew Convocation Hall, this room remains the cornerstone of graduations in our university's history. Merlis Belcher Place joins that history as the new venue for convocation ceremonies, and we all look forward to having in-person celebrations once again, marking with great fanfare the transition from USask student to USask graduate. As USask graduates, you now join more than 160,000 alumni worldwide, building the communities they call home and building our university's reputation through their outstanding influence and global reach. My role as Chancellor is to confer your degrees, diplomas, and certificates officially on behalf of the university, something I have only had the pleasure of doing once face-to-face since stepping into this role in 2019. Convocation not only gives us the time to celebrate your accomplishments, but it also is a time when we acknowledge our honorary degree recipients and our most distinguished teachers and researchers. It is indeed a significant time for the university community. When I started in my official duties, one of the things I looked forward to the most was the opportunity to meet all of you and shake your hands at convocation. Circumstance has made that impossible. However, I am grateful that I am still able to take part via video. Before I turn you over to the honorary degree presentation and the rest of our program, I would like to leave you with some thoughts. Your time at USask has prepared you for a lifetime of success, backed by a rich and rigorous education that will add value throughout your professional and personal lives. Today is a culmination of everything you have learned and achieved while at the University of Saskatchewan. And you are just getting started. I cannot wait to hear about the things you accomplish as a USask graduate. Finally, you will note that over the course of the past few minutes, I have not recited any of the following words: COVID-19, unprecedented, grim milestone, or pandemic. Earlier this week, I was on a Zoom call with a number of graduating students who made me promise that I would not use any of those words in my address today. They told me that we have heard these words far too often this past 15 months. Here is hoping they are words we will not be saying with much regularity in the year ahead. I will simply say that in the last year, your campus activities, friendships, studies, and all the social aspects of university life have been compromised. Fate had a different plan for you, and I recognize that it took courage, tenacity, resilience, and fortitude to succeed in your academic pursuits. And for this, I commend you. As Dr. Seuss would say, yay, you. Congratulations to all of you. We are so proud of what you have accomplished. And this is just the beginning. Today is your day. And remember, anything is possible.
Thank you, Elder Duquette, President Stoichev, and Chancellor McCreath. Next, we will turn to our honorary degree presentation, followed by our awards.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Peter Bonham-Smith, and I am the Dean of the College of Arts and Science and a professor in biology. On behalf of the University of Saskatchewan, it is my great privilege to introduce Dr. Tat No, recipient of the Honorary Doctor of Science degree. At USask, we aim to be what the world needs, and Dr. No is a shining example of this. He has truly made a difference on a global scale, particularly as the co-inventor of the No-Lenoff peroxidase assay. This groundbreaking technological procedure has benefited patients with diabetes around the world. The assay led to the home-based one-touch blood glucose test, the industry standard, which continues to be used by diabetes patients today. In the College of Arts and Science, we are so proud that Dr. No is one of our distinguished alumni. He graduated with honors in 1970 before completing his PhD in biochemistry in 1974. Dr. No then went on to become a celebrated biochemist, research scientist, and innovator, serving as president and CEO of companies in Canada, the United States, and China. He currently holds 14 different industry patents, has edited 7 books, and published more than 140 scientific articles. Dr. No has also become a prolific writer of poetry, newspaper articles, and cookbooks. This is in addition to authoring his 2013 memoir, Chinese Indonesia, an odyssey through racism, ethnicity, and science. His autobiography is a personal account of leaving his home in Indonesia in search of new opportunities in Canada and of finding his future here at the University of Saskatchewan. Dr. No's amazing career has been punctuated with numerous awards and honors, and I will take a moment to list some of them here. First, close to home, in 2016, Dr. No was selected as one of the College of Arts and Sciences Alumni of Influence. Our Alumni of Influence Awards recognize and celebrate outstanding alumni whose remarkable achievements and contributions have had and continue to have impact on their fields, their communities, and the university. These attributes are most certainly exemplified by Dr. No. Internationally, Dr. No has been named a Fellow of the American Institute of Chemistry, the National Academy of Clinical Biochemistry, and the Royal Australian Chemical Institute, and a member of the American Association of Clinical Chemistry. Dr. No has earned the Society of Chemical Industry Merit Award, as well as the 1992 Most Innovative Biotechnology Product Award from the University of California, San Diego. Dr. No is now retired and living in California, yet through the Tat No Fund for Study Abroad in the College of Arts and Science, he continues to open doors for students here at USask. With this endowed fund, Dr. No provides financial support for USAS students that enables them to participate in international learning experiences, something Dr. No himself did 55 years ago. In 2020, Dr. No received the Honored Supporter Award from the Saskatoon chapter of the Association of Fundraising Professionals. This honor was bestowed on him in recognition of his commitment to philanthropy. We are so grateful that our students continue to benefit from his generosity of spirit. With support from distinguished alumni like Dr. No, our students truly can be what the world needs. Eminent Chancellor, I am pleased to present Dr. Tat No, recipient of the University of Saskatchewan's Honorary Doctor of Science degree.
Chancellor Greg McGree, President and Vice Chancellor Peter Stoicher, Dean Peter Bonham Smith, faculty member, fellow graduates, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored and grateful to receive the degree Doctor of Science honoris causa today. I want to extend my appreciation to Professor James Wood, who was the former head of the biochemistry department. He encouraged me to study biochemistry. I thank Professor Frank Vella for his inspiring lecture in biochemistry and for generously and continuously giving me sage advice on science and life in general over the last 51 years, and for the award of this high honor. I'd like to thank Professor Thomas Wilson for his effort in moving the nomination process smoothly forward. I was born in Java, Indonesia, into a Chinese family. As a Chinese Indonesian, we face discrimination in all areas of life, including but not limited to education and culture, business, military services. Upon high school graduation, I found myself denied entry to any of the state university because my diploma was from Chinese Indonesian high school. After 2 years of trying to find my way out to study abroad, I received a letter of admission from the College of Arts and Science from Saskatoon here. So in mid-October 1966, I arrived onto the campus. That was the most important turning point in my life. My first year was very challenging because I cannot follow the lecture of the professor due to my poor English. However, my classmates were very helpful in lending their note for me to catch up. I'm extremely thankful to them and appreciate their generosity toward me. Less than a year, in 1967, I stopped receiving money from my parents in Indonesia. Later, I found out that the shop that my parents owned, inherited from my grandparents, was confiscated by the government and was given to a policeman. Thousands of Chinese Indonesians experienced the same fate. So as the new academic year started in 1967, I agonized over my future in Canada. I do not have sufficient funds to carry me through the following summer. However, returning to Indonesia was absolutely not an option. It would greatly disappoint my parents, who sacrificed so much to fund my study in Canada. So I resolutely decided to stay in Canada to complete my university education at all costs. I decided to leave Indonesia and become a Canadian. In 1968, the summertime, I began working in Murray Library. I got a job through the introduction of a library assistant, Donald T., a fellow Canadian that I met in my first year chemistry class. Through the combination of working in the library and part-time during the academic years and the help of many Canadians, I completed my honors biochemistry program on schedule in 1970. The same year, I enrolled in the graduate program of biochemistry. Here again, I was lucky to study under the tutelage of the late Professor Peter Shagul. His kindness, patience, and open-mindedness allowed me to finish my PhD in 3 years, with resulting 4 publications. My 7 years at the University of Saskatchewan, particularly the last 3 years, was the most fulfilling and memorable one. I learned a solid biochemistry that eventually became the foundation of my future biochemical research. But most importantly, I was inspired by the work of many professors. For example, the professor of chemistry, the head of chemistry department, Professor Tubergor Thorvaldsen, who created a sulfate-resistant cement that brought immense benefit worldwide, was just one example. Thorvaldsen was the chemist that the world needs. In October 1973, filled with cherished memory, I left Saskatoon reluctantly to Ottawa to begin my first postdoctoral training on enzyme under the tutelage of Professor Kit Laidler, the world-renowned physical chemist. Later on, I did 2 more postdoctoral training in different fields, focusing on the basic research and applying the result of the research to solve the real-world problem was my mantra. And with that philosophy in mind, over the last 40 years, I've published over 140 publications and 14 patents, and also received several clearances from FDA for medical devices. Just for a few examples, I have improved the efficiency of immunochemical testing, measurement of enzyme. Also, the discovery of the now known as the Ngo and Lenhoff assay was critical in the creation of the first home-based whole blood glucose test that benefit many diabetic patients. I was also involved in the large-scale purification of serum protein for therapeutic uses, and also in the synthesis of a matrix for purifying monoclonal antibody and improving the yield. When I look back 55 years ago, when I left Indonesia, I cannot imagine that I, a boy from a small town, Lumajang, from East Java, would receive this high honor today and stand before you to share my recent experience. All these are possible because the education that I received from the university and also the unconditional support from my parents and fellow Canadians. Today, I wish to congratulate all the graduates for your achievement. Your hard work is being recognized today. Today is an important milestone in your life. I urge you to be courageous in exploring the unfamiliar and unknown world, and be passionate in your work, and be alert and ready to seize the moment when it arises. You are now a member of our nation-building team. Along the way, you will achieve success and receive recognition for your contribution to society. But you will also encounter setbacks. But I'm confident, together with other team members, you will resolve it and overcome it. For those that do not receive the profession that you plan to, I say, do not be despair and remain curious and be flexible and adaptable and find area in your work that will spark interest. Those newfound interests will open the doors of opportunity for you. Be fearless, be brave, enjoy your journey. There is no Lastrygonian, Cyclops, nor the angry Poseidon unless you invite them in. When you arrive at your destination, your Ithaca, so to speak, you will be filled with all the wisdom, knowledge, and maturity that you gather along your journey, and be willing to magnanimously share with others. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chad London, Dean of the College of Kinesiology. To our graduating students, the class of 2021, congratulations. On behalf of the faculty and staff in the College of Kinesiology, I am pleased to congratulate you on reaching a significant milestone in your academic careers. And although it is not the celebration you may have envisioned, we are proud to celebrate and stand with you during this momentous time in your lives. This year has changed and challenged everyone, and through the uncertainty, we acknowledge your dedicated pursuit and successful achievement of your kinesiology degrees, and know that they will allow you to make a difference in the well-being of our community as future leaders, researchers, and mentors, all inspiring movement, health, and performance. As you may know, each year at the June Convocation ceremony, we honor the Dean's Medal recipient and the Dr. Gordon Garvey Prize in Kinesiology for the most outstanding graduate. The Dean's Medal is presented to the graduating student with the highest grade point average, and I am pleased to announce that this year's recipient is Caitlin Benko, who earned a 94.13% GPA. Congratulations, Caitlin. The Dr. Gordon Garvey Prize is awarded to the College of Kinesiology's most outstanding graduate, specifically the student who demonstrates outstanding academic performance, a commitment to volunteer and community service, campus involvement, and leadership in the college and university community. It is my pleasure on behalf of the faculty of the College of Kinesiology to present this award to Ms. Mason Clark. As this year's recipient, Mason has demonstrated herself to be an outstanding student leader and role model who embodies the mission, vision, and core values of the college. Through the course of her studies, Mason continuously made a difference on campus, within the college, throughout her academic pursuits, and in the community. Mason's history of volunteering speaks to her desire to support and encourage others in adopting an active and healthy lifestyle. Within the college, Mason has been an active member of our Kinesiology Student Society, serving as Vice President this past year. She is a peer mentor, a role that supports first-year kinesiology students as they transition to university, and is the social media coordinator for Do Something, a nonprofit group that allows students to make a difference through partnerships with local charities and community initiatives. She has been an active volunteer since 2018 with Access and Equity Services as a note taker, a service available to those who are unable to take notes due to medical or other reasons. On campus and in her community, Mason volunteered with our PAL program, a program focused on enabling children and youth to overcome barriers and take the opportunity to experience the joys of physical activity. She also participated in Kin in the Community, an initiative partnering with local elementary schools to promote family participation in physical activity. In the midst of these many dedicated volunteer hours and commitment to her community, Mason has maintained an outstanding academic record, being named to the Academic Honor Roll. In the fall, she will begin a new journey in Minneapolis, Minnesota, as she begins her Doctor of Chiropractic degree at Northwestern Health Sciences University. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Mason Clark, the College of Kinesiology's 2021 recipient of the Dr. Gordon Garvey Prize as the most outstanding graduate. To all graduates, with your kinesiology degrees in hand, you join an outstanding group of alumni. As you continue to grow in your lives, personally and professionally, we encourage you to stay connected to the college by supporting activities, programs, scholarships, and by keeping us updated on the many lifetime achievements you will experience. The College of Kinesiology offers you our most sincere congratulations for your academic achievements and wish you the absolute best in your future endeavors. You have accomplished great things, and we know that this is just the beginning of an exciting future for each of you.
Hello, and congratulations to everyone graduating at Spring 2021 Convocation. To all our students graduating from the Medical Doctor, Population Health, Biomedical, and Health Science programs, congratulations on your excellent achievement. Your college is proud of you. Your perseverance and dedication have paid off. While we are unable to gather in person to mark this occasion, this does not diminish your accomplishments. Take time to celebrate this milestone in your educational journey and all that you have achieved during your time in the college. I am confident that the knowledge, skills, and experiences you have acquired here will serve you well in your careers. It is my pleasure to announce Amanda Ames as the recipient of this year's Lindsay Gold Medal for our Medical Doctor class of 2021. The Gold Medal is given for most outstanding academic achievement in each year of training at the College of Medicine. It is named for Dr. W. Stuart Lindsay, our first professor of pathology and the first dean of our original School of Medical Sciences. Born and raised in Kelowna, British Columbia, Amanda realized early on that she wanted to pursue a career in the health sciences. She attended the University of British Columbia to obtain a Bachelor of Science degree with honors in microbiology. She then moved to Saskatoon for the Doctor of Medicine program. Throughout her medical education, Amanda has demonstrated a strong commitment to academic performance. She is a 3-time recipient of the Reuben Brandt Scholarship in Medicine, awarded to the student with the highest academic average. She is a recipient of the Saskatchewan Medical Association Prize, given to the student who obtains the highest average in the clinical sciences component of the curriculum. During her studies, Amanda discovered a passion for medical education through her initiatives and research. She was the co-founder of both the Medical Education Student Group and the Pulse Peer Mentorship Program. She researched near-peer learning in medical education under the mentorship of Drs. Meredith McCaig and Greg Mallon. Amanda matched to a residency in internal medicine at UBC. The time spent in Saskatoon highlighted to Amanda that her goals are to become a strong clinician educator and ideally contribute to undergraduate medical curriculum development. She intends to pursue a master's degree in medical education to achieve this goal. Congratulations, Amanda. To all our graduates, we wish you the best as you begin this next phase of your life. Remember that you are on a path of lifelong learning. We are excited to learn of all that you achieve in your careers and lives, so please stay in touch. And finally, thank you for being what the world needs.
Good day, everyone. You may not remember, but I am your Dean, Dean Jane Alcorn of the College of Pharmacy and Nutrition. And to all of you, to the Pharmacy and Nutrition classes of 2021, congratulations on achieving this significant milestone in your lives. Your final year wasn't what you expected. It wasn't what any of us expected. Yet you persevered in uncertain times to complete this phase of your education, and we know you'll continue to do so in the next stage of your lives. The faculty and staff are proud of you. We were proud of you before the pandemic, and we're even more proud of all of you after seeing the way you've conducted yourselves in this past year. Professionalism, dedication, and the desire to continue learning. These are qualities we hope to see in our students during normal times, and you've continued to demonstrate these qualities during challenging times. You've probably heard this over and over again. You're completing your degrees during an unprecedented time. While those words might seem overused right now, you're in a unique position as new healthcare professionals to serve your communities. As pharmacists and dietitians, you'll be prepared to help your patients manage their health, but you'll also be a reassuring voice for people who are worried about all the unknowns in the world. Your advice will help those who need it and provide some sense of normalcy in their lives as well. You're also becoming part of the two professional communities that will provide you with the support you need to tackle new challenges, professional development opportunities to grow, and the chance to give back to your colleagues. And of course, you're now part of our alumni community. Our alumni have been integral to your education, whether it's as preceptors, guest speakers, or simply as role models, and we can't thank them enough for what they do. Soon you'll have the opportunity to take on these roles yourselves and develop new pharmacists and dietitians. As we celebrate 4 years of your accomplishments, take a moment, step back from everything that's going on in the world, and appreciate where you've been and where you're going. Challenges may lie ahead, but we know you're prepared for what will come, and you'll have the skills to take on leadership roles in your professions. Once again, congratulations on everything you have achieved, and best wishes for the future.
The 2021 recipient of the Rutter Medal, awarded annually to the most distinguished graduate in the Bachelor of Science in Nutrition program, recognizing both academic achievement and leadership, is Ken Mullak. This award is given in honor and memory of Professor Emeritus Ethel Rutter. Ken is from Regina and moved to Saskatoon to attend the U of S. During his time here, he worked hard to achieve academic success while also keeping busy on campus and in the community. Ken founded and led a student club, was an NPEC member, and worked with the research team to create educational YouTube videos. Ken was a daily volunteer at Out Saskatoon and loved to lead programming and cook for community members. Ken has been the recipient of numerous scholarships and awards, both at the college and university level, recognizing his academic excellence. Ken receives his degree with great distinction. After graduation, Ken will be a health navigator for the Trans Navigation Pilot Project with the U of S, where he will help transgender clients with healthcare needs and provide education to providers. Ken would also love to start his own private nutrition practice one day. The 2021 recipient of the Robert Martin Prize, awarded annually to the most distinguished graduate in the Doctor of Pharmacy degree program, is Rita Eshauni. This award is provided by the Saskatchewan College of Pharmacy Professionals in honor of the late Robert Martin, a pioneer pharmacist in Western Canada and the first registrar of both the Northwest Territories Pharmaceutical Association and the Saskatchewan Pharmaceutical Association. Rita also receives the Saskatchewan College of Pharmacy Professionals Gold Medal, which is awarded annually to the most distinguished pharmacy graduate. Rita is from Regina, where she completed 3 years of cellular biology at the University of Regina before starting the pharmacy program. While at the University of Saskatchewan, she enjoyed spending time with her pharmacy colleagues at the Health Science Library, as well as volunteering at Switch. Rita has been the recipient of numerous scholarships and awards both at the college and university level, recognizing her academic excellence. Rita receives her degree with great distinction. Rita will be pursuing a career in hospital pharmacy.
Today we celebrate that you have earned your degree from the University of Saskatchewan. Congratulations, you did it. With your degree, you join an ever-growing alumni family of more than 158,000 USask graduates around the world. We congratulate you on all your success and all your achievements that are sure to come. And now the following video from the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association shows where a USask degree can take you.
Welcome to the USask alumni family.
You have persevered through some of the most challenging times that our world has ever faced.
And you have come out on top.
You have come out on top.
You have weathered the storm and won.
Your graduation today is but one of the milestones.
It's but one of the many milestones you will face in the coming years.
Remember your classmates.
Remember your professors.
Remember your professors.
Remember all the victories and challenges you faced.
Remember all this fondly.
Remember all this fondly.
When you enrolled at the University of Saskatchewan, it was a new beginning.
Your next steps beyond campus are a new beginning for you as well.
As you will continue to grow professionally and personally.
Make sure you take time to celebrate your victories with your family and friends.
And just know that the USask Alumni Association
is very happy to call you one of their own.
From all of the 162,000
people around the world who call themselves USask alumni.
Congratulations. Be what the world needs.
One, two, 1, 2.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear the pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade. No longer afraid, because this rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as on the sunny side. On that sunny side.